My name's Fiona Heakin, and my parents, Eileen and Les Heakin, went on honeymoon to Morecambe during the war in 1942. My book about my mum's wartime years came about because during lockdown I found 5 of my mum's diaries from 1938 to 42. You can see how little they are here in the loft, along with lots of documents and things from the wartime. So I just decided I'd write it and to make a little bit of history for my children and my nephews and nieces and the nephews and nieces below us. During that time my mum, grew up. She was 18, she lost her mother, she started courting, and she got married and also did wartime work as well. She was conscripted to drive lorries, so there was an awful lot went on in those 5 years, not just on a worldwide scale but also for Eileen Dwyer. The writing is really tiny, but you can actually read it all and you can see what she did while they were there on holiday. They had a week there from Sunday to Friday. So whilst I was looking through the diaries, I found a letter here from a Mrs. Cockcroft at 30 Brunswick Road in Morecambe, confirming the double room for Mum and Dad for their honeymoon. And it's lovely because she says that she's so glad that you will board yourselves, but I may be able to help you with dinners. And it cost a princely sum of 4 and 6 per night for this double room. So on the 15th of August 1942, my mum and dad got married in Salford, the cathedral, and then they took a train and went to Morecambe. On the Sunday, which would be the 16th, the married life started as it meant to go on with Mass. And my mum writes, we both went to Mass. It was a lovely church. Then we went for a walk along the front. In the evening we saw how green was my valley. On the Monday they went to Windermere. We think they took a bus there. Mm-hmm. On Tuesday they went to Heysham, and on Wednesday Tommy, who was their best man, came for the day.
Tommy Rooney was my father's best friend. They grew up together in Collyhurst in Manchester. Tommy was drafted during the war, and I think there is a letter somewhere which he writes and says he may not be able to meet the wedding, but he got home in time for the wedding, in time to be the best man. So obviously he must have had a few days leave. And like any Salford couple, Manchester couple, they just said to him, well, come and join us for a day. So obviously he came up on the Wednesday, joined them for the day, and 3 of them, they were all close friends, and that friendship stayed right through their lives.
On Thursday they went along to Bolton at Les Sands, and on Friday my mum writes, well, the honeymoon is nearly over. We go back tomorrow. I feel a bit sad. Right. And then they did go back on the Saturday, and she says they're still quite happy, which is quite funny. They'd only been married for 5 days. And then on the Monday she was back driving the delivery vans, which is what she was doing all during the war.
Right,
so
right.
yeah, so that was their honeymoon, for a week in Morecambe.